Oh, and I just want to preface, this is my own opinion. This is my opinion. This is my own opinion, okay? So if you disagree, sound off in the comments. Yes, we love engagement. You guys can also find me on Blue Sky, TikTok, Instagram. So if you guys want to go bully me for my opinions, go do that there, okay? At least let me get paid. I'm not getting paid, but let me at least get some engagement if you guys are going to hate on me for these opinions, even though I'm right. Okay? Okay, let's get started. Hi chaotic cozies, welcome back to another video. How did we know that we were gonna be recording so soon? I had no idea. We are going to be ranking. This is just a for fun. This is literally just a for fun. And I'm having fun, so you guys have to have fun. Do you guys like this lighting? Let me know what you guys think about this lighting, because I made it warmer than the other one because it's nighttime and I do prefer like sunlight, but I have a full-time job, so sometimes I can only record, and most of the time I can only record at nighttime if I want to record after work on a weekday. So this is the best I think we can do. The other light is so fluorescent, it was giving hospital. So I just think this is better for the cozy vibe that we're going for. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. I am so excited to do this, guys, today. I am being such a good YouTuber right now. I'm being such a good content creator. I literally did my research on this. That's how good I'm being. I did research, guys. I'm not just gonna be yapping. There will be yaps, but it's researched yap, okay? Not so chaotic anymore, are we? I'm just kidding. It's still gonna be chaotic. It's still gonna be crazy. It's still gonna be fun. Today, I am gonna be ranking the male leads of classic shoujos. Today we have 9 leads, okay? These are classics, okay? If you are not a shoujo person, wrap it up, okay? Wrap it up and then go sit your butt down and go watch it, because it is so you're missing out, okay? Maybe the animation's not that great, maybe maybe it won't get continued the next season. Maybe you have like 10,000 manga pages to read instead. But it's worth it because the story is so, most of the time, very delicious. Today we're not going into plot though. We're not going to romance. I'm gonna assume that you guys know these stories. I might give a brief overview. Like I said, I did some research. Okay, you guys will see some clips. I know some of these will like jog your memory. Most of these animes are between the years 2008 to like 2015. There's one anime that's like 2019 because it was a reboot, but it was initially released like in the early 2000s. So I still counted it because I did want to talk about him. Just a forewarning, this is gonna be maybe an ongoing series if you guys like it. If not, then this is the only video that will be released of it. But I just wanted to focus on the main ones, and these are like opposite sex couples and only the male leads, because I think that yearning is the best when it's a man doing it. And maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm not. I can't tell why I would be biased at all, but I just like it when men yearn, okay? That's, we know, okay? You know where you're at. Let me introduce you to the tiers. The very bottom is if you hate her, just say that, jail. That's self-explanatory, okay? I will be ranking them. I will not necessarily be defending them, like these rankings, but you will know why I think that way, okay? That's the point of this video. So if you hate her, just say that is the very bottom. This is where thinking like below bare minimum. So and speaking of that, the next one up is, this might just be the bare minimum, I fear, life no parole, okay? Because that's jail. If you're just doing the bare minimum, that's jail and you don't deserve her, okay? There are men who would die, who would go to war, who would start a war. You know, going to war is kind of easy, but starting a war, starting a war for a girl, that's different, okay? So that's why I'm like, if this is the bare minimum, life no parole, right? You don't even deserve to spend time with her at this point. Maybe she can visit you in visitation hours, but nah. And then the next one up is, you can be let out on good behavior, but only after you step it up. I have a few of them in mind, okay? I made these tiers without even like looking at the characters. These are the tiers that resonate with my heart right now. So that's like the middle, like 3 out of 5. So you can be let out on good behavior, but only after you step it up. Like, okay, not the bare minimum, a little bit better than the bare minimum, but like there's room for improvement, right? The next one of that, which is the second to the top, is will yeet themselves off a cliff, so you deserve rights. And I stand by that. So if you're willing to lay down your life for her, lay down your soul, your every okay, like, all right, yeah, okay, you guys should get married, you know. Down bad and in the trenches, hell yeah, is my top one. And this is down bad yearning, okay? This is the kind of yearning that only heaven and hell a divide centuries kind of yearning, okay, that can fit into this category. That is why I put down bad in the trenches, hell yeah, like quivering at the sight of her, shaking. That's where my tears are at. I will not be explaining any further. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's get started. First, we have Kei Takashima with Hikari from Special A. This was released in 2008. You guys already know, like, my OGs, like, you know this anime. And when we think about Kei, what do we think about? We think rivals to lovers. We think cutie patootie, and has literally been obsessed with her for the past 10 years. Where do you think I'm gonna rank this? Me, a certified rivals to lover, from enemies to lover. Okay, if you guys don't remember, let me jog your memory. Okay, so Hikari is constantly ranked behind him for, like, I don't know, ever, and it makes her, like, try really hard, and then because of this, he ends up teasing her, but he's really protective and jealous. Sometimes he acts like he doesn't care, but he does. And when he does finally show that he cares, he's, like, super distressed about it. He's always looking out for her. I love this because I do love the rivals to lovers pipeline a lot. I think that there's so much yearning that's already built into that trope. So I'm a sucker for that. And specifically with Kei, I really like that he was kind of shown as this stoic person. So when he does show his love or his affection and protectiveness over Hikari, like, it's really prominent, and it feels so special. It feels so special because it's not like it's few and far in between, but it's so much more pronounced, if that makes sense. It's not like I said, it's not like he's actively, like, bullying her. He's just teasing her, but then he's, like, also obsessed with her, and he's so quiet about it in a way, but his actions are really, like, loud and clear that he likes her. She's just, you know, the typical, like, clueless girl that doesn't know. So, or, like, pretends that she doesn't know. And I just really think that it's a cutie patootie story, okay? It's a classic. I love Special A. I think this is, like, one of those first animes that I watched in shoujo that I really adored because I was also in high school when I watched this. So I was like... And I had a crush with this guy. Who did I even have a crush on? I don't know, but I'm sure he was whatever. But I remember being so enthralled by the fact that, like, someone that you have this, like, equal footing with, you know, and he's just a little bit slightly ahead of you, but he never, like, demeans her. He never is like, wow, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's just so... It's almost like he uses his, like, place to kind of just tease her a bit more and use it to just get closer to her, which makes it feel like they're both, like, kind of fighting to be with each other. I think it's a very different dynamic from Love is War, and that's, like, one of the newer animes, and maybe one day I'll talk about it, but I think this one is just feels more real because it feels so, like, again, I feel that it's earned. Like, it's something that you kind of see their progression, and you fall right in love with them because she starts realizing that she feels the same way about him. And I don't know, I just really like them. I like Kei, I like Hikari. Like, I think they're good. They're very good. They're a very good pairing, and because of that, I think I will put Kei in. I think he has stepped it up. There was this one scene where he's literally sick and he's like, stay with me. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll do it. We'll eat themselves a cliff. You deserve rights. Okay. I'll let that happen. Because honestly, like, yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, next up. Ooh, we have Tamaki Suoh with Haruhi. Whoa. Hikari and Harui. Okay, anyway, from you know what time, you know what it is, black and yellow, black and, from Ouran High School Host Club, released in 2006. Can you guys believe that it was released in 2006? I feel so old. Like, this is still an iconic anime. Like, I know that there's so many people that probably got into anime recently and are still being recommended this show. It's so good. I love a reverse harem. Whenever there's like a harem and there's like a lot of girls and then a guy, I'm like, ew. No, thank you. But when it's the other way around, a girl surrounded by a lot of guys, I'm like, okay, yes, we're hand and foot on her. So anyways, now, I know this is, I didn't realize we were going to be fighting so early, but I just want to say, okay, I am only going to be talking about the anime, okay? Like, all of these are only just the anime. So and the main anime, not including after shows or OVAs, not including OVAs or the manga, okay? We're not going to be discussing what they do in the manga. I don't know. I just want it to be equal footing. Like, I'm not going to be judging them on the things they did in the manga or how the manga ended or how novels ended. I'm just going to be talking about the anime itself. So for Tamaki and Harui, in the anime, I really shipped them together. I know that in the anime, they were kind of being shown as like endgame, little bits here and there, but I really did like it because I thought that it was a good contrast. From what I remember, he kind of sees her as like a daughter, but then realizes that he's actually in love with her. Oh, she's like there's a storm and she has to like go hide in the wardrobe, and he like comforts her. And I do think that was really cute and sweet for those moments. And I think Ouran could have shown more moments, but you know, it's like one season and there's like so many boys, and I get it. I did like them. I did like him, but unfortunately, as you guys see, I'm already stammering. Like, I'm just trying to remember. When I said I did research for this video, I did like go look at scenes. I refreshed myself on the story, and even then, like, even though I just like literally refreshed myself on this past few days, nothing about him really stands out to me necessarily. The only reason I picked him specifically was because I feel that he was like the main lead for the show that they were kind of pushing towards us, for Haruhi. So I guess, yeah, I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know if he stands out enough for me to even say that you can be let out on good behavior. Like, I don't think he necessarily steps it up, because I'm sure if I looked into the other boys, they have all also like given her like protectiveness and care, because they all kind of like, you know, love her in their own way. So I don't think he should go to jail, but I actually, these are both jail. I'm gonna put him here. This might just be the bare minimum. I fear life, no parole. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna change this to electric chair. You guys are gonna see this in real time, because this is jail. This is jail. So this is like bare minimum, okay? Yes, I meant to say electric chair, but I said jail instead. This is jail. So he can go to jail. Life, no parole. She can go visit him sometimes. That's fine. I think there might be better suited boys for her, in terms of yearning. This is like bare minimum, okay? Yes, I meant to say electric chair, but I said jail instead. This is jail. So he can go to jail. Life, no parole. She can go visit him sometimes. That's fine. I think there might be better suited boys for her, in terms of yearning. So yeah, that's where I stand. I'm sorry if you guys are a Tamaki Harui shipper. Like, I'm sorry if you love him. I'm sorry. But also, like, these are my opinions. And again, I'm only basing it on the anime. I don't care how the rest of it has ended in the stories, because that's not what we're talking about today. Okay, we're fair. Okay, I do love how I went from jail to electric chair here. Whatever. All right, who is our next guy? Ooh, guys, one of my absolute favorites, Takumi Usui and Misaki from, let me hear it, Kaicho wa Maid-sama. 2010, released in, can you guys believe It's almost been 15 years, 16 years. That's insane. Yeah. Wa Maid Sohma is so cute. Okay, we're not talking about plot today. We're talking about like the yearning of these boys. And I just really want to say like very good. I like them. I like them. I think that it's a very good slow burn because initially he finds out that she has this secret job on the side and he just kind of teases her. They have this friendship where she has to trust him and he just holds this secret, and I know he teases her about it, but I feel like the way he teases her about it is very endearing because the way he does it is like never to actually endanger her or reveal her secret. It's more of like a way for him to get closer to her, and I can tell that from the anime itself. Like I can tell that from the story. I can tell with how Misaki like starts to fall for him. Like I think that's really 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 cute. She also resists him so much, which I think is so cute and I think adds to the yearning because he never like pushes it too far to the point where she's clearly uncomfortable or is like non-consensual obviously, but she's very like restrained and he's like, oh, I just want to I just you know, I just like love you, you know. Yeah, I think they just get, I like the dynamic that they have in this show where they just kind of fall for each other very very slowly. I love the idea that like they're perpetuating that there's this girl that is independent and you know does her, I mean obviously like it sucks that she has to work to be able to support herself, but she is like this girl, very studious girl, and also works and very hardworking. And he doesn't like shame her necessarily. She feels shame, but I don't think he shames her. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel that he had shamed her or he has shamed her for it. I think she feels shame, and he uses that as a leverage to tease her about it. But I don't necessarily think that he finds shame in it. Like I don't ever get that vibe. I think he loves her and is happy to protect her. He does protect her all the time, which I again love and adore about that, because I love when there's like a power like I do like that when there's a power dynamic and he forces to close that gap. Like he doesn't want people to hurt her because of him. He doesn't look down on her because he's richer than she is or he has a better social standing than she is. I really like that, and that might be seen as like kind of the bare minimum when it comes to romances, but you'd be surprised by many stories where like there's so much fighting, but I feel like there is no tension about that in this story. It's more of like he's already here, she's just trying, the story is more about her accepting that she loves him too, which and in that meantime the yearning of him just wanting to be with her, like that. I like that. I like that a lot. So I think we might have to rank him a little bit higher. Okay, I think I will have him the same as Kei, which just like shows me how good these animes were. Like it's so good to be able to have these kind of boys just yearning. Will you himself on the cliff? You deserve rights. Go marry that girl, boy. Go marry her. And I think they do. Spoilers. I don't know what you guys were expecting from a shoujo. We're not even halfway through the list. I feel like I've yapped your ear off. Should I do this in 2 parts? I might do this in 2 parts because this is a long ass list. Our next one is gonna be Kyo from Fruits Basket. Now you might be wondering, this is another reverse harem, okay? Which I, as I've said, I absolutely adore, but not everybody loves Toru in a romantic way. There are some that like just loves her in an older sister way, in a sister way, in a you know, almost like a mother way. Looking at you, Yuki, Kyo obviously is in love with Toru, and that's like not clear from the get-go, but then is later clear as the story progresses. Yeah, I absolutely love Kyo and Toru. I think when they finally got together, I genuinely cried, bawled tears, cried, screaming and throwing up on the floor, because their payoff is so good. Because it's not even like, because Toru's right here. Toru is here. She's trying to get closer. She's trying to like open up and love him and show him that he's worth being loved. Kyo resists that because he has his own demons to fight, and I get it, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. But he has his own demons to fight, and it takes him a long time for him to accept that he's good enough for Toru. And so at the start, he wasn't good enough for Toru. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't good enough for Toru. But like, you could tell that he would be fighting his own instincts to be kind and open to her and nice to her, but his actions show that he is kind and loving towards her regardless. Like, even when he starts off a little bit mean. I'm not gonna lie, like, he does start off a little bit mean, but like, after the story progresses, you realize why he was doing that at first, and it was a lot of guilt and shame and embarrassment and all of these feelings that he has about not feeling like, not only does he feel that he's not worthy of her, he also blames himself for a lot of the things that happened to her, and he goes out and says that, and it's just really emotional. Like, when they finally get, you know, there's so many moments where Toru like opens up and really really shows that he's worthy of her, but it doesn't matter until he thinks that of himself and he believes that. So this journey of him getting closer and growing closer and slowly opening it up to her, but the entire time he's maintained this longing and yearning for her. Like, he knows he wants to be with her, he knows he loves her, but he doesn't think he deserves her. So even when she reaches out, he kind of is like so restrained because he doesn't think that he deserves her. And I don't know, like, I just feel like it's so good. Like, I just think that their dynamic is so refreshing in the sense that, like, first of all, I don't think this is a toxic relationship, and I don't know who would say that. There was a time that I might have thought that Yuki and Toru would have been better, but after the story that's like if you watch like the first 5 episodes, but like if you watch the rest of the story, and I'm talking about the anime, like, that's, mind you, been complete, like, it's complete, okay, like, in terms of arcs, it's pretty complete from season 1 to 4. So I just think that the love that they have for each other has grown through that time, and he is so down bad for her. Like, he deadass is so down bad for her. I cannot imagine, like, not, like, he's just so down bad. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, he's so down bad. He's willing to literally be caged up. He's willing to suffer for the rest of his life to not have her so that she can be happy, you know, because he believes that that's what she needs. I don't know what else to say. Like, I think you guys know how I'm gonna rank him. I talked about him already in my last video, and you guys already know how I feel. So, like, I don't even know why we're talking about this still, but he is, like, still one of the greatest, like, yearners, I think, in my opinion, okay? You guys, like, from how he's so angry, so closed off, to how he becomes softer and gentler around her, I eat that up. You know I do. So we already know how it is. Blacky yellow, blacky yellow, blacky. So anyways, obviously we're gonna have Kyo down bad and in the trenches. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That is a worthy place for him. He earned that girl. He earned that girl. Okay? So, like, yeah. Yeah. No, he went above and beyond. Above and beyond, like, galaxies. I think, in my opinion, the amount of he crossed through spiritual like destiny, keeping them apart through whatever it is. Toru helped him bridge the gaps, and he crossed that with her to be able to fight against, like, this curse, this whatever. Loved him despite all of these things, and finally reached back out to her, realizing and finally accepting that he is deserving of her love, and he has to be the person to love and protect her, to grow through all that trauma, all that abuse, to be the man that's finally worthy of her. Oh, I'm eating. I'm eating so good. Okay, if this anime wasn't so devastatingly painful to watch and rewatch all the time, I would rewatch it again. Unfortunately for me, I am easily triggered by familial problems, so that's not a situation I'm willing to do yet. Besides, I have a lot of anime to watch. But yeah, one day I will rewatch this and I will fall in love with them all over again. I suggest them so bad. Like, I love you, Kyo. Yep. You and Toru, keep it up. Okay? Yep. Down bad and in the trenches, hell yeah. I'm low-key tired of yapping, guys. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break real quick, eat a little bit. This is part 1 of this series, like part 1 of ranking them. I'm sorry that I ended it at 5. But I don't know how long. Okay, if I'm editing this and it looks like it's not a long enough video, I'll do like the second part. But yeah, I just want to go. The next parts are gonna be yummy, I think. So I just want to make sure that I don't burn myself out by yapping for like 5 hours about it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with this ranking for now, and then I will go ahead and post and record another one talking about the rest of the boys. Incoming, if you guys want to see the rest, is we have Kaname, Hack, Zero, Tomoya, and Tomoe. Okay, so those are the 5 are gonna be done in the next part. But yeah, I am so sorry that I have to cut this up. This is so pathetic. Like, this is pathetic, guys. Like, look at this listing. It's so empty. But I just been yapping. This is like a yap. This is a yap session, and I'm hungry. And I just told you guys I got off my like 8 to 5. So let me eat. Let me see if I record again. If not, I'll do this and then record and then do the next part. And then that way you guys have more content and I don't get burnt out because I don't know when the next great idea is going to come. If you guys like this video, comment, like, subscribe, let me know. Come follow me on Instagram and TikTok. On TikTok, I post funny TikToks. On Instagram, I mostly just post about my my creations and my crafts and the art that I like to do for these yearners. And follow me on Blue Sky Update. I also have a Discord. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We usually play games with my friends, but sometimes I'll craft and talk and chat about like yearning and media and cozy stuff. Yeah, come check us out. Check us out, like me. Come check out my channels. I hope you really like this video. If you guys like it or you have any comments and suggestions by the time I post this, let me know. If you guys want more tiers and have like other ideas that you'd like me to do, comment them down below. Yeah, I think that's it for now because I think I've literally been yapping for like an hour and I'm starving. And yes, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for checking out this video. All right, bye. Ingat. Oh my god, I feel bad cutting it short like this, but I literally cannot yap anymore. I'm so tired. Let me know who your favorite. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree on anything? Let me know. I can take it. I'm strong. I might cry a little bit, but it's okay. Just do it. Go ham. Keep it respectful though. You can disagree with me, but keep it respectful. Don't be rude. Don't be like, oh, you stupid. You know what I mean? Be nice and cordial. We're a community. We love each other even though we disagree. Okay? All right. I'm right though. Okay. I'm gonna stop yapping. All right. See you guys in the next one for part 2. Bye.